Hey everybody, this is Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Am I the only one who is so freaking ready for the Cubans? I am so excited for the Cubans to come. It makes no sense. Why? Because Cubans are the example of communism does not work. Everybody getting paid the same does not work. And even if America, everybody made $70,000, there were still people who would lose their homes for foreclosure, who would go broke, who would have car accidents, who couldn't pay for funerals, who couldn't afford cancer treatments, everything. I'm telling you people, it's about mindset, and you live in the greatest country in the world, regardless of what everybody says. You still have the opportunity to rise up and make something of yourself in this country, to gain freedom through financial mobility. I know it's terrible that people are getting shot in the street. It's terrible that we still have police officers doing bad things. It's terrible that we have accidents and incidents that make us question, this is America, why is this happening? But they do. But we're still in a country where we're free to say that out loud. If we're in Russia, yeah, there's people in jail for just complaining like we complain on Facebook. So yeah, suck that up, Buttercup, and shut up. Again, I just have to say, when the Cubans come, the Cubans have nurses and doctors making $40 a month. If you are a Cuban nurse and they say, hey, we need more nurses in America, you know, you're going to make $60,000 a year. How's that sound? Those Cuban nurses will be here so freaking fast, and they'll be the wealthiest nurses you'll ever meet. Not only will they be buying land, they'll be buying rental properties, they'll be buying everything they can in South Florida and North Florida and Tampa and Jacksonville. And I bet you, I'm telling you, that's what's going to happen. You know, people are laughing about it, but the opportunity in America is so great. There are people crawling across the borders in Texas, dying to get here to work for $10 an hour. And then you look up a few years later, and those same Mexican people, not only do they own a house, they have multiple cars, their children all have cars, their children all have cell phones. I mean, this is the land of opportunity, and people come here and they make it, dude. I mean, Forever 21, it's a Korean couple who literally the husband worked 3 jobs, the wife worked 2 jobs for 3 years. On the 3rd year of being in America, 3rd year, they went to Los Angeles, LA, one of the most expensive places in the world, even in the 80s. And on the 3rd year, they opened up a freaking business and make about $700,000. Let me repeat that. 3rd year in America, broken English most likely, working 3 jobs him, working 2 jobs her, no time left over in their schedule, opened a business. So when people sit here and complain and say, Eric, I don't have any time, do you know the average American watches about 4 hours a day of TV? If you add up 4.7 hours of TV a day, a whole year, guess what that comes out to? That comes out to 2 months. If you just cut out TV, you'd have 2 months of your life back. Okay, so when people say, I don't have time, Erica, I don't have time to hustle, I don't have time to do all this extra work. But you know what? They can tell you every show they've watched. They can tell you how they watched the whole season of Game of Thrones on Saturday. They can tell you how they watch all of Ash versus Evil Dead or something. The whole series on Showmax or whatever. So look, I can't wait for the Cubans. I'm so excited for them to come, because they're going to show you people my color, people darker than me, coming to this country and just making a freaking killing. This is Erica, Classy Climb blog. You guys have a great day.